In this video, I'm describing how film distributors and sales agents make money. Knowing this can help you navigate that world, help you get better deals, and just give you a clear understanding of what you're getting into. Distribution and sales is how you make money for your film, and that's what you need to know. So, distributors and sales agents sell around the world, right? And for the purposes of this video, we're talking about domestically the US and everything else being international. US could also be US and Canada or full North America, but let's just say that everything else besides the US is international. And the reason I say that is because international deals that a distributor or sales agent is going to do and it's usually more of a sales agent. And by the way, I'm putting those two things together because these days, most of the companies that I know, including my company, is a hybrid of both, right? They are, they sell internationally and they distribute in the US or whatever their kind of core country is where they're from. So for the purposes of sales, let's just say international sales, those are going to be buyout deals. Germany's going to give X amount of dollars to license the film. And so that's why a lot of filmmakers don't understand that they'll say, oh, we sell to Germany, should we do some marketing and buy some ads in Germany? And it's like, well, that company paid for a buyout for that country, so it's on them, right? They paid X and they feel that they're going to make Y, which would be greater than X, on your movie. And so they're going to be in charge of the marketing and getting the film out there. So for those deals, that's when your sales agent is going to take a percentage. Now, the standard sharing percentage is 25% to the sales agent or distributor, 75% to the filmmaker. I've seen it go as high as 50-50, and I wouldn't recommend doing the 50-50 deal. And I've seen it go low, 10-15% if the film is really big, sometimes even 5% if the film is gigantic and they're just taking their small percentage of arranging the deal. But on the general scale, I would say 25% is the average. Now, the key is the expenses. Some sales agents are stuck in 2005 when it was $50,000 expenses because you had to do all this kind of marketing and creation of DVDs and things like that, and there was much more money in the market at that time. You don't want to do that. You don't want to have $30,000 to $50,000 of expenses because literally when you sign that agreement, you're -30, -50, and then you have to make the sales to kind of get out of that hole. Look for a company that has low expenses so that there may be a flat fee or something like that, this is all you're ever going to get charged. As soon as you have enough sales to get out of that or cover that, then you're just into splits at that point. Now, US is different, or domestically, the release is different, where a company will put the film to platforms, cable, maybe theatrical, and the VOD platforms, and they'll put it on a bunch of different platforms. Now, each of those platforms pay different percentages. Amazon pays differently than Tubi, right? Tubi's you're getting paid on ads that are being shown. Amazon, at least the TVOD, is transactional, right? Or the SVOD is going to be how many views. So they're all paid on a different scale. And the distributor may have different expenses for the US, meaning they have to do QC, they have to do delivery, things like that wouldn't be included as far as the international, even though you have to do international, but maybe the dubbing is taken care of by the German company that bought it, or the QC is taken care of by one of the international territories. So there's going to be different expenses on each side. But then also in the US, if that company is distributing it, that's when there's going to be marketing. They're going to have a PR person, publicist. They're going to have ads that are bought, things like that could be involved in the US release. Altogether, understand that that's where the money is going in and out. So hopefully they're getting revenue from all those things. And that's kind of the reason that I tell people, be careful with self-distribution, because almost all the time, you're going to be able to be put on these platforms, and it's kind of like throwing mud at the wall. They're not really pitching your film, they're just getting them on these platforms, and you'll see what revenue you get, and that's going to be domestic only. They're not going to do foreign sales for you. They're not going to be out there pitching the film and getting those buyouts for territory. So that's why it's better to go with a sales agent or distributor, at least one that's reputable and that will pay out to the filmmakers. That's how distributors and sales agents get paid, and I hope this gives you a little bit more knowledge on the inside workings of sales agents and distributors. If you'd like more information, check out this video link below on our course on international film distribution.